First of all, I hope we don't make a habit of this, having to come from behind, like, dig ourselves a hole and then try to dig ourselves out of it. But I was really proud of our team. Boy, we played with a lot of urgency in that last 3 or 4 minutes of the regulation, and then in overtime. We played smart during that stretch and played really hard. We just got to find or some way to start the game that way and play with that same kind of passion and urgency right from the tip. But give Santa Clara a lot of credit. I mean, JR I know really well. She was a great point guard for me back in the day and coached with me for a long time. She's a real rising star, and she's done a great job with that team. I'm really proud of her and Toriano and what they've done. So it was a good win for us.
What was not working for the first 30, 35 minutes for you guys?
I just don't think defensively we were very sound. I mean, we put in time, we watch film, we go over things, and then for some reason when those lights go on, sometimes we struggle with implementing the game plan. And you got to give them a little credit too. They're bigger than us, and we're going to have matchup disadvantages all year long. They're just, they did a nice job of beating us high-low. Gilday's a heck of a player, and we did a much better job on her in the second half. But we let her loose too much in the first. So, but we fixed it.
Kelly, I know it's mostly about defense, but Lexi Bando kind of kept you guys in it.
She did.
Offense. Can you just talk about her game too?
Well, she's a warrior. I mean, she really is. She is competitive. She's over there. If you watch her on the bench and with the team as we were interacting at timeouts, I mean, she is. She's passionate. She really is. And we needed every one of her points tonight, no question about it. She's got a ways to go, but boy, if she gives us that kind of effort, and she played, I don't know what, she had to have logged a ton of minutes tonight, but I was really proud of her. She was big.
What'd you like about the group with Jill, Lexi, and then Drea and Tatum?
Well, Drea can impact the game, especially defensively. She's such a little bugger. I don't know how you spell that, bugger. I don't even know if it's a word. But, she can put pressure on people. She disrupts their flow, their offense. I thought when we started on made baskets to go more into that three-quarter court kind of it's a tempo press. We're not trying to get much out of it in terms of steals, but, the way they were slicing us up, we figured, well, let's shorten the possession and, best we can. And actually, we were effective with it. I thought we got some steals out of it, and it disrupted them a little bit. But I thought her move, the layup, late in I don't know which overtime, but was a key basket. I think put us up 4, and at that point.
Talk about length of possession. You guys had a lot of long possessions offensively. Was that something you were trying to do? A lot of shots at the shot clock.
Well, yeah, I like that. I mean, but I think a lot of it was we weren't that organized. It didn't seem at a lot of times. We had our 4s and our 5s making plays for each other. And with all our guards on the opposite side, we just were a little out of sync at times.
Well, Lexi Peterson's role leading that comeback, how much do you feel like she contributed for you guys?
I think Lexi is one of the best players in our conference. I just have a feeling she's going to have a huge year for us because she can do so many things. I mean, she's our best perimeter defender. She can defend a bunch of different spots. Has to handle the bulk of the duties at the point, but we rely on her to get to the rim, to shoot. And she made the free throws down the stretch. So she's just a good player. I wish she was a more vocal because she's got a lot of good things to say. She just doesn't say it much. But she's getting there. I think she's got a chance to be a real special player for us.
In your eyes, what was the major factor that led that comeback late?
I just thought we turned up the heat a little bit. I did. I thought we and then once you get a team rattled, and they're a young team with a brand new coach, and we got them rattled a little bit, and we took advantage of it. But we got some easy baskets, some off our defense, but just some in transition, off misses and things like that. So picked up the tempo a little. I just thought it started, though, defensively, just the urgency.
First half, you were able to drive and get a lot of baskets in the paint. Second half, it seemed to cool down a little bit. Was that you guys being less aggressive, or did they pick up the defense intensity?
Probably a little both. I mean, they were playing 5-on-4 a lot of times. They weren't guarding a couple of our kids for extended periods, so it was harder for us to get to the rim. But, I don't know. We got them in early not foul trouble, but we got to to the bonus pretty quick, and then we just didn't capitalize on that as much as we should have in the first half.
Has that been happening much? Do you expect to see it more where it did seem like maybe 2 or 3 of your players in the corporation, all their defensive pressure, and yeah, they were just ignoring a couple other.
So guess what? Those kids got to get in the gym and make it so nobody ignores them. I mean, that's the bottom line, right? Or I don't play. So, you know, but if you feel like it's balancing out at the other end and we're getting, you know, more from them at one end and we're maybe giving up at the other, then you have to balance that.
So you, at least you are willing to accept that a little bit if they're.
Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
When they're able to hold Jillian to about 6 points through about 30 minutes of the game, are you worried as a coach as where you're gonna get your points from?
Well, we scored 92 tonight. Took us 50 minutes. Yeah, but part of it, and I challenge her every day, she's got to be more aggressive inside and ducking in and posting up. At times, she just kind of gives that position up a little bit too much. So we're working with her. I think she's improving. But a lot of that falls on her. We have enough things that we do that can get her the basketball where she can do something with it. It's up to her to be assertive and demand the ball and get in position to get it.
Anything more? Okay, thank you guys.
All right, you guys. I got to sit here for a sec. Give me a second.
Keep right there about that.
I wish